Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Chantilly's Kitchen Hop, and I'm your host, CHANTILLY'S. And my channel is dedicated to gluten-free, vegan recipes, lifestyle, and sharing with you guys weekly while we rock out in the kitchen. And this week I have a great summer recipe for you guys. We're going to be doing a strawberry avocado quinoa salad with a no oil jalapeno lime dressing. Just absolutely perfect for this summer, perfect for that healthy lifestyle choice, loaded with some plant-based protein and lots of healthy fats and fiber. So if you guys would like to learn how to make this, make sure you stick around. And if you like what I'm doing, hit that like button and subscribe. See you in a sec, guys. Bye. Hi guys! Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope we're all having a great week. Thanks so much for joining me today. And this is Chantilly's Kitchen Hop, and I'm Chantilly''s. And today I have a really great summer recipe for everybody. I think it's just perfect for the summer because we got lots of fruits and stuff in season, and especially the star today is strawberries. So we're making a strawberry avocado quinoa salad with a jalapeno lime dressing. It's just absolutely delicious. I know it sounds a little strange because the jalapeno and the lime and the strawberry, but just all the flavors go super well together, and it's just a nice twist on salad, something I think you'd find a little bit more in a restaurant when it's on the higher end and it seems super fancy, but we can definitely do it at home. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So for our base, obviously since it's the salad, we're going to do about 6 cups of choice of greens. I did spinach, butter lettuce, red leaf, baby kale, so whatever your preference is. If you just want to do romaine, but I really like to do just a nice colorful mix because it really helps with the look of the salad. And then next we're going to do a cup of cooked quinoa, and I actually did the sprouted quinoa today because I have been reading that sprouted grains are actually higher in fiber, protein, and they're a lot easier for your body to digest. So even though quinoa is gluten-free, some people might still have a little reaction to it with celiac. You might still get a little bit of the bloating or just the uncomfortable feeling. So I have been reading that the sprouted is supposed to help with that, and like I said, it's higher in fiber and protein. So we have a nice plant-based protein that we're putting in here, and we're doing a cup, and pretty much you cook it like rice. It's about 1.5 cups of water to a cup of quinoa. You let it get to a boil and then turn it down to low and simmer and then let it cool. So a cup in there, like I said. And then next we're going to do a pint of strawberries because it is summer and it's strawberry season, and they just smell so good. So we're going to do a whole pint, and either quarter them, slice them, however you guys kind of like. I actually did a little mix of both if you want to take a peek, because some of them were so huge that I figured I'll just slice them instead of quarter them. So we're going to toss a pint of those sliced in there. And then we're going to do 1 small cucumber diced up. Toss that in too. And then we're going to do 1 avocado, and we're going to do it diced, but how I like to do mine, I actually leave it in the shell and I make my little cut marks, and we're just going to scoop it out with our spoon because it just actually makes it a lot easier, a little less mess. And I mean, it already has its own delivery system, so, and I feel like when you pull them out and cut them on the cutting board, they usually end up getting kind of mushy and they don't keep their form as well. So I like to do it this way too for that reason. So we're going to do 1 avocado. You guys can definitely adjust how much you like on these, but I feel like this is just a good mix. And then next, we're going to do 1/2 cup of pecans. And we can either do raw or toasted. And I actually did mine maple toasted today, so I just put them over a medium heat in a frying pan with just a little bit of maple syrup, and then kept continuously stirring them until I got these just really nice, crunchy, glazed looking maple pecans. So we're going to add those on top. Toss those in, and let's go ahead and just toss our salad a little bit because this is actually all that we're doing for the salad, and then we're going to move on to the dressings. So let's just get it mixed up just a little bit so it's going to look a little nicer when we pour our dressing in there. Didn't have a big fork, so I'm trying 2 spoons and it seems a little awkward. So just give you guys a peek. I mean, just look how beautiful, and the colors just pop out, and you got that protein in there and your fibers and lots of deliciousness. So next we're gonna move to our jalapeno lime dressing. So for this one, I don't know if you guys watched the one I did recently on my Italian dressing, but we're gonna do a no oil dressing. But if you guys want, you can substitute out the water base that I'm putting in for olive oil, avocado oil, or another neutral oil of flavor that you guys like. But what I'm doing is, so in that episode a couple weeks ago, we did a cup of water and a tablespoon of arrowroot starch, and then we heated that in a saucepan over medium heat, and you keep whisking it up until you get a nice, stick my finger in that, you get a kind of a little bit more gelatinous texture to it. It has more of an oil slickiness and feeling, and I feel like it just helps stick to everything a little bit better if you're also trying to be a little healthier with the no oil. Hey Stacy! So we're gonna do, let's see, we're gonna do about a half a cup of that. So you guys can see it's a lot thicker than water. It actually has a more oil textures. I poured it in there. And then next we're gonna do 3 limes and juice them. Just a little bit on the counter, not too bad, huh? Usually I do a lot more mess than that, so not too bad for me. You guys have watched me before. You definitely know I'm a messy cook, but it's okay. It makes it more fun that way. And then we're going to do a zest from one of the limes that we juiced. So go ahead and add your zest in there. So pretty much you want about a teaspoon of the zest, which about 1 lime gives you that, depending on the size. You might even want to do 2. It just adds that, you know, an extra lime tart flavor to it, so there's nothing wrong with doing that. And then next, we're going to do 1 jalapeno. We want to deseed it, and then we're going to mince it up like super, super fine, because we want to make sure you're not getting huge chunks of jalapeno in your bites, but you definitely want the flavor to get infused in the dressing. So I actually have this little tiny mini food processor that's probably from like the 70s, just based on the color and stuff. But it's perfect when you need like just 1 garlic clove, 1 jalapeno, 1 this. I've had that thing forever. Okay, so we're going to do a jalapeno. And then next we're going to do 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, because we do want a little bit of sweetness in here. So if you don't want it so sweet, you can definitely just do 1 tablespoon, but I would do 2. Or I'm going to say I am going to do 2. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Then we're going to do about a teaspoon of salt, because you got to have a little bit of salt for flavor. Teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to do just a dash of pepper. We don't want a lot, but we just a little bit. And same thing, we're going to do a dash of red pepper flakes. So you could definitely leave this out if you guys want, but I'm going to put a little bit in mine, because that just little extra spice I absolutely love. And then last thing going into our dressing is we're just going to do about a tablespoon of white wine vinegar. You could do red wine vinegar, but I do prefer the white with this recipe. It's just a little bit more mild. It seems to mix very well with the lime and the jalapeno, and doesn't take away from all the other flavors, because the red meat is a little bit more potent, has a little bit stronger flavor, and you know, that could just be me, but probably should have told you guys we were doing a mason jar dressing, because besides the NutriBullet ones, these are my other favorites, because we can just pop our lid on and then just give it a good shake. My jar's making a funny noise right now. So give you guys a peek at how good that's looking. You got just all your flavors in there. You can see your jalapeno. And if I had fresh oregano, I would have thrown some of that in there too, but I didn't have any around the house. So let's go ahead and give this guy a taste. That's really good. I am going to put just a dash more maple syrup in mine, because I feel like I want just a little bit more sweetness, and a drop more red pepper flakes. Because if you guys have watched me before, you know I like my spicy, so it wasn't quite spicy enough for me. So let's just give this one more quick shake, and then we're just going to dump this right on our salad and give it a good toss. And you are ready to go. So this is a nice, easy recipe. Honestly, the hardest part's the chopping this stuff, so prep time probably takes about 15 minutes maybe, depending on how fast you are chopping in the kitchen. Sometimes I'm super fast, sometimes I'm really slow, but I think it took me about 15 minutes. Not including doing the pecans, because I honestly usually do have some kind of pecan or nut around, so. All right, and then we're just gonna pour this right on our dressing, or on our salad. And I use olive mine because it's a big salad, so you guys can definitely go on preference there on how you like that. Some people I know are dressing on the side kind of people. Some people it's very light dressing. Me, I like a lot. I like every bite to have a little bit. I don't want it swimming in it, but I do like to have my nice flavors and stuff going. We dish some of this up so I can show you guys how good this looks. Make sure you get some of the strawberries on top there, because that's like the important part. Gotta see all that color. So there we go. Give you guys a peek at just how yummy that looks, and that arrowroot water mix that we do in there, it just really helps adhere to everything, so you don't get that really liquid, watery dressing that you can get when you do the no oil ones. Or like I said, if you guys do want to do oil, just substitute that third a cup for whatever oil that you guys prefer. I would probably do avocado or just good old olive oil, because olive oil cold is really good for you. So to give you guys one more peek at just how delicious that looks. So I hope you guys try this one. I think you'll really like it. It's a great one, like I said, for the summer. You got some really good healthy fats in there, good fiber, and you even have some protein. So you don't really need to add anything to this. It could just be a really good lunch, a quick dinner, or maybe you guys have some company coming over and just want a really fun, delicious side to do for everybody. This would be perfect. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. And don't forget, I do have a couple stickers and magnets left, so if you guys are interested, just send me a message. And also make sure you guys check out my new YouTube channel. It's Chantilly's Kitchen Hop, so nice and easy to find, same name and everything. And as always, make sure you guys check back next Tuesday. I'll have another fun new recipe for you guys. So have a great rest of your week, and if you are in Arizona, make sure you stay out of that sweltering heat we're going to be having in the next couple of days. So stay inside and stay AC'd. So I will see you guys next week. Have a great day. See you guys. Bye.